Welcome and hello to our 5th edition of our video series Implementation of PROAD Software Sky. In this workshop, I will show you how to enter your service code concept, for example, your price list. Purchase invoices and times are recorded using service codes and, of course, the entire document area such as quotes and invoices are created using the item lists with service codes. Based on the service codes and their inputs in the timing areas, in purchase invoices and in documents such as quotes, orders and invoices, the service codes are then used for the entire agency, clients and controlling projects. I will show you how to enter the service code groups in advance. You can use the plus symbol to create a new service code group via the agency menu, Settings, Service Code Groups. For this you need a short name and a service group name, which will then be available to you in different areas. Optionally, you can describe your service code group. The service codes created can then be assigned to the created service code groups and also improve their controlling of the service code groups in this way. Once you have entered your groups of service codes, you can now enter their individual service codes via the agency menu Service Code. This is why they require a short name that will help them with the selection, search and a name of the service code, which will then also appear in the documents if they wish. The next step is to add it to the service code of a service code group. You determine whether you want to use the service code as a purely internal service code via use-in, this includes holidays, administration, or whether these are purely used for client projects. If you select all projects, you can select the service code for internal and external projects. The service code must be assigned to one or more categories. The category determines whether it is an in-house service, material service, and/or external service. Furthermore, you can use the respective checkbox to determine whether the service code is approved for time recording, material entry, or for entering purchase invoices. Of course, it is possible to create a service code with several categories, which applies when you want to make an activity but also want to buy it. In this basic dialog regarding service codes, you also assign the wording for the respective unit, which is then displayed in the documents. After saving the service code, you now have the option of entering your valid prices for the service code in the Prices tab. Prices may be based per hour or per day. Later on, if you want, prices can then be individually entered for each client based on their service code concept. The checkbox Chargeable must be ticked if you want the service code to be calculated further. This means that this service code is then available to you for selection in a sales invoice during import. Different characteristics can be entered depending on the category. For example, you can set a standard fee for materials and a handling fee for the service code for external resources costs. Saving this area with the respective checkboxes means a valid standard price for the service code is entered. Please also note here that newly created service codes will only be available for all areas after a new registration in PROAD. There is still a special feature in the internal service codes, holidays and sickness, as these must be marked with the respective category Special Service Code, so that they can be used automatically for holiday planning and sick leave. For service codes that are purely internal, no external prices are necessary, as they have set an internal hourly rate for the employee set up to the employee. It's this and not the sales price that will flow into the agency controlling. Thank you for watching this video. If you have questions or you need assistance, feel free to contact us. We will be pleased to help you.